Good morning, everyone. We have a really special start to Studio 512 this morning. 90s and early aughts country fans are going to be delighted by our first guest today. He is the keyboardist and founding member of Lonestar, the multi-award winning band, and gave us hits like Amazed, Mr. Mom, I'm Already There, No News, and one of my personal favorites, What About Now? Lonestar is performing here in Central Texas in less than 2 weeks, and you're invited. Dean Sams is joining us to tell us more. We are so grateful for his time. Dean, good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you for that awesome intro. I didn't realize we were that big of a deal until you read all that stuff off.
Now, I think that you know you're a big deal with all those awards that you've got to have stacked somewhere in the house. You guys have been together for 33 years, which kudos, because I can't even get along with my siblings that long. And you've been pumping out country tunes that have become absolute classics. If I can, since you're the founding member, can you talk to me about how Lonestar first formed?
I can. Well, I moved to Nashville to be a solo artist, and fortunately, I was given the ability to let my ego get out of the way, and figured out about 6 months into it that I'm not nearly good enough to get a solo record deal. But I've always been kind of the leader of every band I've ever played in, and so I decided to put a band together, and Lone Star is the culmination of that band I started back in 1992.
1992, that is saying something. So being together for this long over the years, how have y'all stayed cohesive yet growing together and meeting, the audiences where their tastes are starting to change? It's kind of a hard act to do.
It really is. I mean, I think being in a band is one of the most rewarding things there is, and it's also one of the most challenging things because, you have so many different personalities, you have so many different musical tastes, and but in all of that lies the magic. I think that has created 10 number one songs, 22 top tens, and being able to stay together this long, it's really been about mutual respect and admiration for each other. I mean, I'm so lucky that I get to tour on the road with Drew and Michael and Keach. I mean, Drew's one of the best singers you'll ever hear. Keach, there is no better on the drums, and Michael Britt, he is the man when it comes to playing guitar. I've always said he's kind of the sound of the band. And then I just do whatever I do in the band, playing piano and guitar, and just try to bring a little entertainment value to the group. And together, it's something pretty special.
It absolutely is. And I'm hearing you're the secret glue to this group is what I'm putting pieces together now that you're talking to me about it. This is maybe a question we didn't prepare you for, but just as we're talking about kind of these different influences, I'd like to hear who influenced you originally. When you were getting started kind of in the country music world, who did you like to listen to as far as songwriting and singing was concerned?
There's so many greats. I mean, I growing up, I listened to a little bit of everything, not just country. I mean, I loved anything melodic. I liked, like I loved Journey and Chicago and things like that. But in country, really the main country artist that got me into country was obviously George Strait.
Mm.
I actually went to Southwest Texas State, which is now Texas State. I went there for a year. I didn't stay, but his bus used to park on the campus, and I would just go lean against it, trying to get some good vibes from him and his bus. But I would say him and Ronnie Millsap and Kenny Rogers were the three country influences that really made me want to do this.
That is so cool, and I didn't know we had a bit of a local boy down there in San Marcos. Fantastic that we've had you down here in Central Texas before. Okay, you've
Oh
just
yeah.
released a new EP in January of this year. I actually was looking through this. This is such a cool idea, speaking of inspiration, because you've gone to the women. And like time after time, there's a song by Pink that you guys cover. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Yeah, our latest record that came out in January is called Iconic Volume One, and that means there's going to be other volumes. So if anybody gets a chance to hear this one, they're going to love it, and they're going to know something else is coming before too long. But Iconic Volume One was really started at a sound check, and Drew was playing his guitar and checking his microphone one day, and he started singing Cyndi Lauper's "Time After Time," and one by one we the rest of the band, we started chiming in and playing, and it sounded pretty special. And so that was kind of the catalyst to starting this record. And so we had each band member pick an iconic female artist that has an iconic song. And it didn't matter what the genre was. And it just so happened none of them ended up being country. So we have, you just mentioned Cyndi Lauper, we have Adele. We did Rolling in the Deep by Adele. We have Try by Pink. We have Here Comes the Rain Again, the Eurythmics. And then we have Fleetwood Mac, You Make Love and Fun. So great record for people. If you stream music, wherever you stream it, go check out Iconic Volume 1 by Lonestar. It's a really, really great record.
That is such a cool idea and some really fun songs kind of all over the map that you guys covered there. So I can't wait to listen. And hey, you're out on tour. As I mentioned at the top of the segment, you're coming to our neck of the woods. So talk to us about your upcoming performance at the Bluebonnet Festival in Burnett. It's in less than 2 weeks. What can folks expect if they come by and see you?
Well, it's truly the best show that we put out on the road. We worked really hard to really bring all the things that our fans have wanted to hear and see over the years. We have great production with video screens and lights and all that stuff, but it's always about the music. And fortunately for us, we've been blessed enough to have 10 #1 songs. They're going to hear all 10 of those. We've had 22 top 10 records. They're going to hear most of those. Of course, they're going to hear a few songs off of the iconic Volume 1 record. So they need to go start listening to it now. And so when we do it live, they'll be ready to sing along with us. And then there's always a few surprises. And I can promise you this, the louder the crowd is, the longer we play. And the ending is pretty epic. It's a lot of fun. So I hope everybody comes out, get your tickets early. We've been selling out every show that we've been doing. And it's been a lot of fun. So make sure to get your tickets. Come see us. You will not regret it.
Oh, sounds amazing. And I will be amazed, like the quadruple platinum Amazed crossover hit that you guys had. I am just such a big fan. Bow down. Thank you so much, Dean, for your time. And we can't wait to see y'all here.
I cannot wait to see y'all as well. Thanks again for your time today. And everybody get your tickets. Come see us.
That sounds good to me. Okay, guys, learn more about the band's upcoming U.S. tour dates, including their stop at the Bluebonnet Festival on April 12th at LoneStarNow.com.